If I push the right button, you will be hearing us across the globe. You're here with me, Noel Knowlesy Johnston, coming to you live from Halliday Park for the Lacrosse WA 2024 Women's State League Grand Final Minor Premiers. As the national anthem comes to an end, so too the game here for the Lacrosse WA Women's State League title gets set to begin. You're here with me, Noel Knowlesy Johnston, and fresh off her celebration, she's got at least 3 cans cracked already. Shandell Oliver and Nathan Waterston of Nathan's Event Hire back in the van this afternoon, thanks to Dave Allen for doing the camera work earlier. Shandell, congratulations.
Thank you, Knowlesy. And it's 1 can. I have a job to do. I take this very seriously, but celebrations are going to be long-lived this evening, I think, at the Wembley Lacrosse Club. But I hope the viewers out there got a show and got something to watch and enjoyed the game as much as we did, because that was bloody good fun.
Well, realistically, I mean, looking at this game here, this is going to be close, but as you've just shown, you don't need to be minor premiers to take the title. You came from third.
Yeah, we finished third. We'd had a bit of an up and down season. We won the first semi-final against Subi. We got through last week. I went to Bali and left it to the girls to play the prelim, and I was getting updates by the pool, and I think in the last 4 seconds we got that last goal and put it away and got ourselves through this week. And today we turned up to play. And I hope the same thing happens in the State League Grand Final. I know I've spoken to a lot of the girls this morning. I know they're ready, and I'm really interested to see what strategy these coaches run. They're 2 very different coaching styles, what they're going to do, who they're going to mark, and what their matchups are going to look like. The ball's drawn early. Georgia Portlock drawed it to her attacking side and picked up by George, looking to take the ball down the field. Got help in Jess Kennedy. She's also got Posey O'Keefe, but moves the ball to Olivia Wills. Liv looks to drive, a little bit of love defence from Kate Hooper. Posey O'Keefe looks to step in, takes a spin, gives it to Jess Kennedy, and Jess takes a shot, and the ball's gone out of bounds. Will be brought back in by Tegan Brown, who's nursing a bit of an injury, so I hope she's okay today. There's a couple of injuries out there. I know Courtney Ackland or Courtney Beale didn't play last week, so she's returned as well. But ball's being driven. Oh, and East Freo on the board. Lizzie Lynch opens the scoring. I reckon we're about 30 seconds in. And puts that one away from East Freo, setting the tone of the game and telling us exactly how East Freo plan to play this game today.
Well, both sides have been really close. 2 wins, 1 draw this season, so nothing separating them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's so unpredictable. I think if I guess a lot of it depends on how Courtney Ackland directs the offence for Subi, and if Subiaco can slow down Tegan and Jess Kennedy set up the offence in East Fremantle. So let's see what happens. I'm really excited for this game. But Kate Hooper with the ball now, being defended by Olivia Wills. Hooper and Wills both in the Australian women's box lacrosse team, so both very fit at the moment. Fierce athletes. Emma Green in the middle with a cut, but she's found Amelia Spear on the left side. Mills gets a little check there from Lizzie Lynch at the restraining. Restraining line is really close to the centre drawer as well, the circle. So it's going to really play a part in today's game. Courtney with the ball being defended by Emily Wills. Courtney Beale to drive. Again, she's nursing an injury. She got injured in the first couple of minutes of the first semi. Backed up by Zoe Chobanoff, gives it to Kate Hooper. Picked up by Portlock. Portlock going to turn the wheels on and run the ball down the field. This is what I mean when I say these girls in the Aussie team are very fit, and there's the proof with G streaming down the field. G with a little drive on Taylor. Gives it to Brown, and Brown puts it away, and what a celebration. What a start. So it's a 2-0 ball game. Lynch and Brown both on the board. I'm not sure who the assist was. I was too busy getting aside. I think it was Georgia with that. But let's make sure we give the credit to the assist. And
well, speaking of which, I gave you credit for 1 goal and 1 assist, but I'll update that, viewers. She got 4 assists.
Thanks, Nosy. I'm a team player. My brother was having a bit of a heart attack, so she's passing the ball on the sideline, and I was like, that's my job. Anyway, Georgia Portlock and Bailey Eastman in the centre. Ball's drawn high. Scuffle for the ground ball. Sorry, it's Posey O'Keefe. Posey's getting called for help. There's a bit of contact. And the ball's going to go the way of O'Keefe and East Fremantle. East Fremantle will definitely come to play. They're moving the ball. They're starting fast. Portlock has a little bit of fumble. Eastman trying to collect. There's a ground ball fight. No one can pick it up just yet, but I'm sure we'll get someone to win it out in a second. And it's going to be Erin Mitchell or Lizzie Lynch or Kate Hooper now. Bit of contact there. Portlock with the ball. Finds Lizzie Lynch. Over to Posey O'Keefe. And East Fremantle just setting up their offence now. There's nothing coming off the bench, so it's a set. Kennedy with the ball at the top. Moves it to Wills. Wills looks to drive. She's got a foul. A penalty to be called on Kate Hooper, which means Olivia Wills will set up on the 15-metre fan. For anyone at home who doesn't know what the fan is, it's a space marked out around the attacking offensive area for the attacking team, and it just clears space. And it looks like Olivia's going to run in and take a shot. Saved by Kate Churchwood. Great for Churchy to get a piece of the ball early. Gives her some confidence. And Hooper to carry the ball in transition. If you're watching along, home viewers, we'd love to hear your comments. Feel free to comment on the stream. Send me a text if we're buddies. And Hooper looking for a lane, can't find one. Chopping off with the ball. Finds Green. Green being defended by Wills. That's Mitchell with the ball. Importantly to note, Shannon Mitchell is out of this game. She got injured last week, so that's a big out for Subi, but I think they've got a lot of depth.
Well, that is a big out for Subiaco. Shannon Mitchell's been in good form this season.
She has, absolutely. There's a penalty on Wills on the ball carrier, Emma Green. So let's see how this pans out.
This match today proudly brought to you thanks to Vision Decor, 9D Athletic.
And Green finds the back of the net, a bounce shot off stick side, past Sarah Much, and in the back of the net. And that gets Subiaco on the scoreboard. Emma off the 15-metre fan for a free possession shot and finds space. That will really be giving Em some confidence.
Big crowd online. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or maybe even good night wherever you are on a perfect, glorious, sunny Saturday afternoon here in Perth for the Lacrosse WA Women's State League Grand Final. Back to the centre now.
It's going to be a redraw. Obviously didn't draw high enough, but it did draw to the side of East Fremantle's defence. Portlock draws to her offensive side. Posey O'Keefe trying to pick it up. Wins possession. This is where O'Keefe's going to be dangerous, is in this midfield all day. She's really hunting the ball at the moment. And she's in the top 4 for fairest and best in Western Australia. So if they need to really get a handle on Posey O'Keefe if they want to stop East Fremantle's offence. Brown looking to feed. She's being defended by Emma Green. She's got Kennedy at X with her. And also Lizzie Lynch cruising around the back. But Tegan Brown's looking to drive. There's a penalty. Brown's gone down. Looks like she's okay, thank God. There's a huge crowd here, and I actually just looked up and took my eyes off the game and saw how many people are here. It's great to see this many people watching WA Women's Lacrosse, and plus the crowd online. Thanks for those who are tuning in. Brown with the ball, finds Lynch, finds Kennedy. Kennedy drops it past the keeper's right-hand foot and converts again. It's a 3-1 ball game. Early days as East Fremantle hustle back to their positions.
Well, it was the last game of the season, East Fremantle and Subiaco. Subiaco taking the title of minor premiers.
Yep, they did.
But as your team showed in the D2, that means nothing here. East Fremantle, as you mentioned, here to play.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a break.
With this, Ruby.
There's a break on that centre draw, which means that Posey O'Keefe will come up with that. She's looking for help. She's just got support in Jess Kennedy. Kennedy directing traffic. Wills with the ball at the top of the fan, looking to drive. She's a tough cookie, Wills. She has a shot! Olivia Wills! Things are going the way of East Fremantle right now. Beautiful goal by Liv Wills. I love to see it. She's a strong, tough player in both offence and defence, and to see someone who predominantly has played most defence their whole career to put a shot like that away makes my heart explode. So good for you, Liv. As a timeout is called. It's a 4-1 ball game here at Halliday Park, Nosey.
Absolutely is, Shandell. Great call. And as the teams come in together for a timeout, East Fremantle. Well, the challenge here for Subiaco, really, Kate Churchwood in goals. East Fremantle have multiple lines of attack as Ruby encourages them to go. You've already mentioned Wills. They've got Portlock, Kennedy,
O'Keefe.
Brown, O'Keefe. It really
Lynch.
is a star-studded lineup there in that East Fremantle attacking group.
Yeah, I think if I was Gab, I'd be saying now we've got to focus on getting the ball out of the centre. East Fremantle seems to be getting that possession, and it's a possession game. I just played one previously, and I know exactly how that goes, and I think that's where they need to focus on. They need to regroup. I mean, I know what Gav would probably be saying that, and saying, we've got to start winning this centre possession to get ourselves in the game.
Gavin Levy, the coach for Subiaco, taking on Gary Kennedy. Well,
yeah.
Gary and Jeff.
Three superstars of the game, three very experienced coaches, very different, like I said earlier, very different coaching styles. Love to see it. Georgia Portlock in the centre now against Kate Hooper. This is a great matchup. Both very tall, both very strong. If I am going to predict it, I'm going to say Kate Hooper's going to try draw high and Georgia's going to try draw to Posey, but let's see which way this goes. I could be very wrong. What do you reckon, Nathan? No comment.
No comment.
And the ball is hunted again by Posey O'Keefe. She is going to do damage all day if they don't stop her. And there she goes, takes a shot. And there's going to be a call for a push. So Emma Green has, it looks like a bit of I would say it's a professional foul. I'm not sure if it was intentional, but a professional foul is slowing the ball down to stop that momentum, which Em has done as Posey lines up on the 15. So the keeper can take that 15-metre shot. Gets the ball to Portlock. Portlock defended by Mitchell. Great to see her out there. She drives, finds Lynch on the crease. Lynch with about 27 fakes and puts the ball away. So Lizzie Lynch with two goals now.
Takes the score to 5-1 in favour of East Fremantle. First quarter, the Cross WA Women's State League Grand Final.
If you're online, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Gav calling instructions to Bailey Eastman. Interesting to see what she does. Portlock and Green now in the centre. Portlock seems to having a bit of luck drawing to O'Keefe. O'Keefe definitely ready to pounce. And it's a battle of feet, and O'Keefe comes up with it again, getting the ball out of the centre, finds Lizzie Lynch, defended by Taylor Danby. Sorry, Taylor, I momentarily forgot your surname. Jess Kennedy with the ball, being matched up by Ruby Koswara. Ruby giving her a couple of little love taps, nothing in it. Just letting Jess know she's here and she's not going to get an easy run. Little flip pass to Portlock. Portlock probably should have cut through, but that's okay. Giving her space. Will's looking to line up at the top, but instead finds Lynch. Lynch couldn't collect, but that's okay, backed up by Portlock. Keeps the ball in East Fremantle's offensive zone. O'Keefe with the ball, just hanging out, taking some time. O'Keefe just cruising the ball around. There's a few cutters. Will's in the middle. She finds her, but Will says, no, I'm not going to shoot this. Instead, wow! Sorry, I got excited by that one. Kennedy fed to, saw O'Keefe on the crease, fed it to her, but O'Keefe couldn't sink it. It's been backed up by Kate Hooper. Goalkeeper actually will get that possession. And it looks like the clock is on. So the last 30 seconds of this first quarter. And Churchwood trying to clear. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell fumbles. There's a pre-check and a bit of contact. Kelly Morley, the umpire, has certainly seen a block and has picked that up. Just to see if they're going to pump it down to get some... you can hear people saying clock's on as Mitchell runs past. Looking for help, and that's time on the first quarter.
Well, at quarter time, it is 5-1 in favour of East Fremantle for this Lacrosse WA Women's State League Grand Final, coming to you live on the Community Sports Show thanks to ID Athletic and Vision Decor, as well as supported by Ashby Farrell White Arch and Barner Construction and Nathan's Event Hire on our IT at the moment.
I've just got an old friend of mine here, John Ballerine, former Australian women's coach and actually a coach of mine for many, many years. How are you, Johnny?
Very good, thank you.
Great to have you here. What do you reckon so far, Johnny? A man of your experience, tell me what you think.
Very tough sort of a game at the moment.
Yeah.
Subi have obviously struggling to get the ground balls and get possession. So while you don't have possession, you don't...
Yeah, East Fremantle are drawing very well, but, you know, it's good to see some girls from back in our era still out there, Johnny.
Exactly,
Tegan Brown, and a few others.
Secret is move the ball.
Yep,
Let the ball do the work.
All right, well, there you have it from the man himself, my old mate. He loved to give me a rev earlier. He told me I still played okay. But wise words from the man, John Ballerine. As we wait out this 2 minutes, Nolsey, you got any thoughts?
Well, only that Subiaco have some work to do. A dominant first quarter there by East Fremantle, really setting the bar. And as you mentioned, some top flight referees in charge as well. So Subiaco need to find Emma Green, Erin Mitchell and Kate Hooper up forward to get a couple in the back. But that's really stating the obvious.
Yeah, I think they actually haven't had a lot of possession. The ball seems to be spent 80% of the time, I'd say, in East Fremantle's offence. So it's really hard for them to set something up when they don't have possession. And like John said, you've just got to get that ball out of the centre. Georgia seems to be doing really well getting it to Posey, and Posey's definitely putting her mark on this game. Posey O'Keefe. Sorry, as they're my friends, I talk about them in first person friendship instead of professional athlete players. But let's go back and be a little bit more.
That's to be forgiven today, I think, Shandell. After taking out the D2 title, you're allowed to be
a bit lax.
Enthusiastic. Yeah.
As we set up Kelly Morley in the centre with Bailey Eastman and Georgia Portlock. Ball does not draw high. She's going to call it, yes. So that's a Subiaco ball. So Georgia didn't draw the ball high enough over her shoulders, which is deemed an illegal centre draw, which will see East Fremantle start with the possession. And Beastman, or Bailey Eastman, as her real name is, just charges through, gives the ball to Erin Mitchell. She's got Amelia Spear. Strong lefty. And there's a little steamroll at the restraining line. Emma Green looking to get through traffic. Strong defence by East Fremantle, but Emma retains possession. And this is where Courtney Ackland's really dangerous, being defended by... Oi! Oh, what a roll to finish it. Is Courtney Ackland also going for an Olympic gymnastics medal? There was there was a push there, which has now seen Emily Wills get a card. And Ackland puts that ball in the back of the net. It was a beautiful shot, and it's unfortunate that East Fremantle are now a player down, but I guess a great advantage to Subiaco.
Well, they need to capitalise on it, Shendell, because reality is you can have an advantage, but you need to utilise it. And this is a great opportunity for Subiaco to pull the margin back even further.
Yeah. And East Fremantle, because they've got that card, will start with possession. Emma Green is just charging through, sees an opportunity, shoots, hits the keeper. Amelia Spear to clean that up. Looks like this is the scoring end of the field. Green with the ball. Oh, she's got a cutter there in Mitchell, but she's going to use the time. Player on the crease, couldn't connect with her lefty, Zoe Chobanoff. Ball's still in play. Wills with the ball. Sends it to Emma Graham, who's going to run the ball out of defence. Emma, a strong, fit, fast player. Gets past Spear. I think they're going to wind down some of this penalty now. Brown with the ball at X. Looking to set something up. I think she's just winding down the clock. Unless Brown's going to drive. Finds a support in, I think it's Lynch.
One of two Americans out there, Lizzie.
Yes. And O'Keefe with the ball. They're just playing a bit of a cat and mouse game in the restraining line to wind down the penalty. O'Keefe just chilling, using Kennedy as a pick. Strong drive, strong carry. 40 seconds on the penalty. East Fremantle doing a very good job at controlling this ball. Finds support and a cutter through the crease, but not going to go. 30 seconds still on the penalty. Waiting for the double to come from Subiaco, but doesn't seem to be there just yet. Green checks the ball, rolls out of play, and that will be a turnover. And don't the crowd love it?
Well, you mentioned big crowd here. Big shout out to them all. And also to those online.
Green to take possession. Met with some strong defence. There's going to be a penalty. She plays on. Mitchell with the ball. They're still extra, so she's still got time. There should be an open play. Mitchell's going to go. There's a penalty. Mitchell going to take the ball to the top and set up for a 15-metre shot. So interesting to see how Subiaco set up this penalty. Got Courtney Ackland on the back being marked by Georgia Portlock. She also got Emma Green to her left, as well as Amelia Spear. She sees her. Still got time. Hooper at the top. Hooper looking to drive and for a shot. Finds space. Hits the back of the net. Kate Hooper. Emma Graham seems to be down. I hope she's okay.
Margin back to 2. East Fremantle 5. Subiaco 3. Second quarter underway. Lacrosse WA Women's State League. Brought to you thanks to ID Athletic and Vision Decor.
Hooper's got some energy around her now. Definitely got a ball game on her hands. I love it. I love everything about it. Mitchell and Portlock going at it again. Portlock comes up with the ground ball, pulls it in close and low, fumbles. That's okay. She's like, I've still got this. Eastman chases her down. Gets through the double. Drives at X, finds Lizzie Lynch, saved by Churchwood, and a quick transition by Emma Mitchell. Erin's got the pace and the speed. She's got Amelia Spear. It's a fast break situation. Finds Ackland, or Beale, sorry, Courtney. And scores off that fast break. That's 2 for Courtney Beale. Great fast break and transition there from Subiaco.
It all started with Kate Churchwood back in the net there, yep. Early release, and the margin back to 1.
Fabulous save and release, and that's lacrosse. That's how fast it can be, and it's how quickly you can turn this game around.
And let's be honest, Shandell, this is the slow version of lacrosse.
Yeah, isn't
Wait
it?
till people see box and sixes.
Yeah, sixes is just absolutely flying. Box is pretty quick too. And when we introduce a shot clock, it's definitely going to speed this up, but I'm happy with this right now.
So to a Subiaco as they claw back.
And that ball's going to go the way of Subiaco. Not sure what happened with that centre, but Bailey Eastman will take that. She's got Kate Hooper out to her side, but she's been marked by Posey O'Keefe. Bailey, a wonderful lacrosse player. Emma Green with the ball, being matched up by Olivia Wills. Olivia Wills going to start putting pressure on her now, letting her know she's here to play. Emma looking for a skip step. She's got chopping off on the crease, didn't see her. Kate Hooper cuts through the middle, defended well. Good defence by Olivia Wills and interferes with the ball. Ball down. It's just rolling everywhere. It's collected by Zoe Chobanoff. Immediate pressure coming to her. Needs support. Hooper coming to the rescue. As a cover, I think, or an empty cross.
Well, the crowd certainly giving the referees something to think about here.
Yeah, it's really hard, you know, trying not, like if you're a referee, great referees don't let the crowd influence decisions, and I don't think these ladies will. Oh, as Kate Hooper gets through, takes a shot lefty, doesn't hit the net, but backed up by Courtney Beale.
Bayswater calling in all sorts of resorts at the moment as the local constabulary make their way past. Big shout out to the 6056.
Fumble by Beale, picked up by Graham. There's going to be an across the body call, and that's going to be a card for Beale. Yep, yellow card for across the body or into the body. They're not going to let this game get dangerous, so that's really great that Kelly Morley is certainly onto it. And Subiaco will be a player down for 2 minutes on the field. They've got options. If you look around, there's a few options out there for East Fremantle. Posey O'Keefe, Georgia Portlock, Tash Bronkhorst. Posey O'Keefe with the ball, using on the wheels. Hooper waiting for O'Keefe. Gets her stick high. Finds it lane. Finds Emily Wills, but saved by Churchwood. Quick outlet, bench side. Portlock saves the ball, brings it back into play, collects her own ground ball. Georgia Portlock, what are you doing? I love to see it. I can't wait for her to watch this game back.
Well, she's part of the Australian team as well, I believe.
She is. That's why I'm so happy. As Tegan Brown looks to shoot, takes some pressure, bumps in and out to Kennedy. Kennedy finds Wills on the crease. It's going to be a 3-second call on Subiaco.
Now, for the viewers at home, that means there was an unchecked defender for more than 3 seconds. So
Brown with a shot, backed up by Lizzie Lynch.
just to let you know, Cam, I have seen your comment. We'll work on that at half-time for you. Second quarter underway, just 3.5 minutes left to go.
His balls, Kennedy missed, someone missed the feed, Kennedy backs it up. Subiaco still man up. Thanks to everyone tuning in at home. I've got players from over East asking where the game's been streamed. It's on the Community Sports Show, but if you're listening, you're already here.
Wow, there's a big crowd online. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're going for, because Ruby's obviously a Blues lady. Any Subiaco support out there? Let us know.
And there's a shot. Sinks it. East Fremantle again.
(6-4) in favour of East Fremantle. Second quarter underway. 3 minutes left to go, or 2.5 in fact. We'll take a break from commentary at half time, so stick with us. We're not going anywhere.
Absolutely. Who wants to miss this? And the ball's drawn high. It's a race between O'Keefe and Hooper, but it's going to be picked up, I think, by Paula. No, Hooper! Oh! His body's flying everywhere. Good to see everyone's okay. It's going to be a toss, I think. Time's being held. Portlock coming to the bench, not sure why. Hope she's okay.
Oh, the motherly love and care you have for these ladies is touching.
No, they're all in the Aussie squad.
Vested
Or the
interest.
Aussie, oh, absolutely. I don't want anyone injured. And ball's cleanly taken out of the air by East Freo. About a minute and a half in play, I think, if our clock on the far side is correct. Ball's moved down to X. Lizzie Lynch looking to drive. Strong defence by Danby. But there's a penalty. Green thought she had it there. Just drops the ball. There is a penalty. I'm not sure what the penalty was.
Well, she was on her way there, Emma.
Yep. Jess Kennedy to line up. Puts it in her left hand. Jess Kennedy loves this shot from this angle in her left. So can't wait to see how she swings it. And if I'm right, Jess will sink it. But the defence was strong there, and there's going to be a card. And that's going to be a card to Ruby Kozwara. Not sure exactly what the penalty was. I'm assuming into the body. Jess Kennedy to line up again. She's put it in her right hand now. Let's see what option. She's got Emily across the field, but Emily looks like she's got the sun in her eyes, and Olivia Wills. She's got two. Fumbled by one, Wills collected by the other. Wills takes it to X. Just going to chill in the far corner. East Freo just enjoying their time. Kennedy finds space. Righty shot over the shoulder of Churchwood. And a mic drop. A mic drop moment.
If only we had microphones. East Fremantle 7, we'll talk to our mate Nathan of Nathan's Event Hire about going handheld or whatever that fancy stuff is. East Fremantle 7, Subiaco 4. And about 30 seconds left, 31, give or take.
Yeah, I'd say timer is bench official. I don't know if it's Carol Boland or Steph McRae. They're both over there. Carol's got the time. Ball draws high. Eastman, but picked up by Wills. Finds Kennedy. Fast ball movement. Trying to move the ball down the field. Portlock there, but fumbles. Picks it up. Posey looking for an option. Moves the ball around. East Fremantle just moving the ball across the top of there. Looking for the right option. Brown with the ball. Brown loves to drive from here. Loves to drive from here. And that will be time. And also we're going to take a short break. Hey, I'm actually going to go do a bit of stat work. What?
You go do what you got to do, Chantel, because you deserve it. Here on the Community Sports Show at half-time of the Lacrosse WA Women's State League Grand Final. It is East Fremantle 7, leading Subiaco 4. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for the second half of the Lacrosse WA Women's State League Grand Final here on the Community Sports Show. You're with me, Noel Knowlesy Johnston, and on comments today, Shandell Oliver. Well, she's excited. She's won a title, and now she's calling the action for us as we get into the second half. It is East Fremantle 7, Subiaco 4.
As we start the second half, Jess Kennedy with the ball. Finds Sammy Garassi.
Who we have identified is wearing number 33 today.
Yes.
Big thanks to those who requested changes. Well,
Sammy Garassi definitely being effective for East Fremantle. Finds O'Keefe. Looking to drive that back corner, Garassi. Double comes from Hooper. Just takes her time. And she's got Brown cutting through the middle, picked up by Mitchell. And the drive's coming. O'Keefe at the top. There's Kennedy on the crease. And a bouncer. And that is going to be, I've got to try and check the score.
as you do that, I'll update the fact that we're in the third quarter for the viewers at home.
And it's 8-4 to East Fremantle if my stats are correct.
It is. And, well, I was all right on commentary. I normally go all right with the camera, but I'm just regretting not having brought my extra strong binoculars.
And Posey O'Keefe again drives on Bailey Eastman. Garassi with the ball. Being picked up by Coswara to Lizzie Lynch, looking to drive, but Wills with the ball, looking to step around, bit of fancy stick work. Couldn't get through, but there's going to be a penalty. Check across the arm or across the body.
Big shout out to our sponsors, ID Athletic and Vision Decor. And also to those watching around the globe.
And looks to shoot, Brown to drive, looking to take a shot. And ball's going to be set up with Brown at the top. Brown with the ball. Kennedy with the ball, looking. Oh my God, what a goal by Kennedy.
Well, in the wrestling fraternity, Shandell, their name is synonymous, and it's gone Kennedy.
Is that right? That was a bloody cracking goal by Kennedy. She just looked, saw her space, and basically did a Charlotte North, wound up, put it in the top right corner there of the goal. And Wills with the ball. To Wills, her sister. Emily carrying the ball down the field. Lynch with the ball, being defended by Taylor. Gets past. Oh, and another ripper goal. Lizzie Lynch now with 3 on the board. She's got a hat trick. I guess that's what 3 on the board means, Knowlesy.
Well, I've got more than 3 fingers on one hand, so I'm keeping up with you at the moment, Shandell. But
Good.
Lizzie Lynch, I believe, from Florida.
Yes. Yeah, I think she went to school there, but I believe a bunch of those most
One of the Maryland mob.
Maryland, yeah. Big port or home of lacrosse in the US. Obviously, Maryland University, famous for and also Towson University, Loyola. So many Australians having gone to those colleges, and now seeing some of their players come out here. Nice warm day here, about 24 degrees, not a breath of breeze in the air. Ball picked out of the air by Beastman, or Bailey Eastman. I really should call it Eastman, not Beastman. As she drives. Old habits die hard, Bales. Ball sent to the back corner to Amelia Spear. Amelia looking to drive. She's a strong lefty. She's been met by a double. Ball's gone to ground. She's holding her face. Looks like Kennedy's going to get a card. Yes, she is. Setup is outside the 15, so that's why the fan hasn't been cleared. Amelia Spear with the ball. Subiaco now extra in their offense. A really great opportunity to capitalise. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Green. To Beale. Mitchell being matched up by Portlock. Green. Ackland. Oh, sorry, Beale. I change her name every 5 seconds. Mitchell. Spear. She's got someone on the crease. Takes a shot. She had chopping off on the crease. She just needed one more. Ball's being backed up by Courtney Beale. Quick start. I know, I'm so sorry, Court. She knows I mean it. Like, it's just something she's been married a year, not even. Ackland, Beale with the ball.
Fault. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she shouldn't have got married. Although I'm very glad she's happy with their 2 beautiful sons. And East Fremantle just, obviously, their play is to move the ball around the top. Looking to get it to a bottom feeder. Looking for a lefty drive. There's an empty left corner. Defence from Wills is really strong. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell's got Portlock. Hooper with a shot. There she is, Kate Hooper. Really well executed man-up play.
Margin back to 5. East Fremantle 10. Subiaco 5. In the third quarter of the Lacrosse WA Women's State League match, coming to you live on the Community Sports Show with Shendell Oliver, Nathan Waterston, and me, Noel Knowlesy Johnston, here on the Community Sports Show. Thanks to Vision Decor and ID Athletic, with support from Ashby Farrell, White Arch, and Barner Construction, as the teams take a timeout.
Yep. Bloody hot, Knowlesy. I feel like my face is still red from the game, although my sunburn.
Well, it's Shendell.
Oh, I know we're not even live.
It's Shendell.
Just keeping it real, Knowlesy.
That's what we love about you.
Keeping it real. Might have to put some sunscreen on in this.
I have some.
Oh, no, so do I. Always prepared. Don't want my skin looking older.
Yeah, don't need you looking like me. Nobody's got time for that.
No one wants wrinkles. Oh.
Can you recommend a treatment for me then? Because I've got them in bucket loads.
Anti-wrinkle injections, Knowlesy. Some people just really embrace them. I, not so much.
No, you're all natural, and that's what we love about you.
Absolutely, Knowlesy, absolutely. Here for the people. As East Fremantle's keeper's jogging back to Kate. She's ready to play, Sarah Much. She missed the last 2 games, so she's back in droves for this grand final. Portlock ready to draw. She's practicing in there. Green and Portlock, best of friends. Oh, they can hear me now they're looking at me. And today, matching up on one another.
Frenemies.
No, they are actually besties, so... And I can hear them giggling now.
Well, that's what it's about, enjoying your sport wherever you are. Welcome. So the referee sets the ball.
Green draws high. Beautiful possession by Green. Looks like the penalties are expired for East Fremantle, so it's all even on the field. Amelia Spear to chase that ground ball. Stick hit in the air. Brown's gone down. Ball's going the way of East Fremantle. I think it must have been a trip for Brown. Beale defending her. Got an outlet on the far side with Wills. Just going to run past Portlock. She's like, see you later, G. She streams the ball, matched up by Kate Hooper. Teammates in another format. Lynch looks to find Wills. Wills sticks it. Olivia Wills. I call her bulldozer. Great to see Liv getting on the board.
Big shout out. You can see Nick Snedden online as well as Devon Manu, part of the Subiaco line. Devon watching on board.
Yeah, she's in Canada, I think. Hey, unless she's in Europe, I don't know. Dev's always somewhere. But hey, Dev, hope you're going well.
And Liz Doherty, thanks for your feedback, and thanks to Nathan for sorting out the ratio. It's all about teamwork here in the community sports van.
Georgia Portlock drives that one, beats Green on this occasion. It's going to peel off to the side and just wait to set up her offence with her teammates. Gives it to Wills at the top. Little fumble over the restraining. No problem. Defensive pressure now coming from Subiaco. Bailey Eastman's not going to let anyone have an easy ride. Chobanoff stepped over and is going to be called for an offside and possibly a card for a check to the head. So she must have, she stepped over, got Wills in the head. Kennedy and Wills discussing a bit of strategy. East Fremantle now have an extra player on the field as Chobanoff will take a seat for 2 minutes. Mitchell working hard. Oh, picked out of the air by Wills to her sister, Olivia. Posey O'Keefe, got time. Kennedy to Wills. It's raining goals of East Freo right now. Emily Wills getting on the scoreboard for the first time today, trying to catch up to her sister who's having an absolute ripper.
Well, we spoke at the top of the show, Shandell, about the attacking lineup there for East Fremantle, and they're all in amongst it at the moment.
Yeah, they've got a solid offence line. It's the centre draw that is really winning the game here for East Freo. Look at O'Keefe just sneaking around like a cat, right in front of the camera. And Portlock draws high to Green also in the contest. Mitchell charging through. Mitchell collects the ground ball. And immediate pressure coming from Portlock. Both really fast players. Posey matching up well on Mitchell. Green at the top looking for an option. There's still a player down. That's why East Fremantle was looking to send that double. They've got our backing defender. Green looking to go. Spear looking to drive, looking for an outlet, double coming. Gives it to Courtney Beale. Beale being matched up with by Graham. Beale to drive, looks to go, gets through. Oh, and a big save by Much. Knocked out of the play by O'Keefe, and she's just going to get a one-hander pick-up and cruise the ball out of there to their offence. Ball has been taken to X. The position at behind the goals is what we call X. Looking for a drive. East Fremantle really in control now. I think that penalty is now being released for East Fremantle, so it should be even on the field. Yes, I am correct. It's a 6-on-6 ball game down in the offensive zone for East Freo. Green lining up, looking to put pressure on. Just caught her on her off footing if she's looking to drive and extended her arms a bit too much. Going to clear the fan. Green to take this penalty. Subi supporters still getting around their girls. They know they're still in it. The shot goes wide of cage and backed up by Kennedy.
And I can tell you, Shandell, that Devon is watching from the Kimberley, so good to have you with us there, Devon.
I knew she was either North or Europe. I follow along online with her life. Just tell everyone where she is. You're at her exact location. Should we give out your address, Dev? As there's Kennedy's at X looking to drive, wants to shoot, bounces low. I think it got the foot of Churchwood. Ball's going to roll out of play and backed up by O'Keefe. Got the best seats in the house here, Nosy. We're elevated. Can see you've got some binoculars if we need them. So you can see the shade starting to creep over the grounds. It must be a relief for the girls. And that'll be 3/4 time here on the Community Sports Show. Nosey, what do you got?
Well, I've got a score of East Fremantle 12 over Subiaco 5. We'll get you to run through the goal scorers in a moment.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, Nosey.
Yeah, when we come back, as we'll be back talking in just a moment, thanks to ID Athletic and Vision Decor. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Final quarter about to get underway here at Halliday Park for the 2024 Lacrosse WA Women's State League Grand Final. East Fremantle with a strong lead. It's theirs to lose. Over to Shendell.
And ball drawn, Portlock to her offensive side, and is just going to take the ball out wide. Feel like they're going to use the clock to their advantage here and just maintain some possession. Brown with the ball. Lizzie Lynch, maybe not, maybe she's looking to go. And Lizzie Lynch, 4 on the board, opens with a score in the 4th. East Fremantle looking very happy at this stage of the game. But lacrosse is a game of momentum, and it can swing, the pendulum can swing at any point. Never discount Subiaco. As Bailey Eastman is going to match up on Georgia Portlock. Just important to note, the women's season might be over here, but the under-20s are about to start. The Australian under-20s teams, the World Championship, in a couple of days' time. So jump onto World Lacrosse if you want to know more about that. A couple of West Australians in the team. Ball down. Wills finds it. Picked out of the air by Hooper. Sorry, I gave up my own ad there because I got excited by the ball game. As Mitchell drives, like I said, never discount Subiaco. And there it is. Erin Mitchell puts one away.
Well, much needed one there for Subiaco. 13-6 in favour of East Fremantle. Final quarter, 10 minutes to go. Subiaco looking for the next one and maybe one on top just to create some doubt in the minds of East Freo.
Like I said, lacrosse is a fast game. Momentum and pendulum swings. Just got to win the centre and the ball goes your way. So what's Portlock got here against Eastman? Eastman with that one. Being chased down by Portlock O'Keefe in front of her. Eastman going to go. Got Kennedy in front of her. Bailey Eastman looking to drive. Find support. Courtney Ackland telling her to send it back the other way. Going to pick up that checked ball. Got help in Mitchell. To Green at the top. Green going to drive. Some contact. Green gets through. There it is. Emma Green.
Well, never say never. And
Exactly. What did I just say, Nels? It's a 5-game ball game. 5-point ball game. I can't get it out. I'm so excited.
Well, I haven't got my binoculars. Well, I got it at 6. I've got 13-7, but I could be mistaken. Wouldn't be the first time.
I've got 13-7 too.
Well, I'm pleased to know that we're at least got the same numbers.
The stats are on.
And went to the same school for maths. Well, 4 deep now. Shandell can be forgiven.
And there's a hunt for O'Keefe with it. Going to push forward. Got help in Lynch. Hits the pipe. There's a scuffle for the ball. Ball is going to go the way of Subiaco. No, Lynch. East Fremantle. I thought that was going to be a Subi ball, but Lynch was the one that went down.
Yeah, taken down there. Green, just a bit too much contact.
O'Keefe holding the ball. Finds Lynch. Just going to chill at X. Contact there by Eastman. No foul. Great defence, actually. She's there again. O'Keefe to drive. Finds helping Kennedy. Kennedy loves to shoot from here. Don't give her space, but Hooper knows that. Matches up. O'Keefe looking to drive. Brown on the crease. Knocked out of the air by Green. Scuffle for the ground ball. Subiaco clears the ball to Mitchell. And the race is on to the goals. What has she got? Looks for a Spear. Spear couldn't control it. Beale's going to back it up. Green with the ball at the top. Just taking time to set something up. They've obviously got a play up their sleeve. Chopping off at the back. Ackland being marked tightly. Looks for a feed inside, couldn't hit it. And East Fremantle's going to transition their ball. Smart move getting it to O'Keefe. She's been an absolute superstar today. Immediate pressure coming from Eastman, but she can handle it. Kennedy with the ball, taking some time out of the game. Portlock, they've got the ball over the restraining line as well, so Subiaco can actually really put pressure on this. They're sending the ball backwards now. Wheels, loses it, collects it. Ball's gone to ground. I don't know if there was a kick. Hooper picks it up. The best of Kate Hooper. She loves these big games. Here she comes. Wills finds the way to box her out. And Lynch with the ball in the offense. Koswara to match up on her. Hooper directing traffic from the defence. Garassi with the ball. Sends it wide over the back. 2x to Posey O'Keefe.
Halfway through this final quarter.
Yeah, Subiaco really got to push out here if they want to keep this contest alive. And you can start hearing the players from the other end of the field saying, put the pressure on. She just runs around the crease, looks inside for a teammate from the US. O'Keefe to back that up. She's just got her hand on the ball all day. Sorry, that came out so bad.
Oh, we love it.
Oh God, help!
Imagine what she'll be like in 6 hours, viewers.
Oh, I tell you, it's that grand final feel I've got. As Mitchell's putting pressure out the back, they're really starting to pressure the ball now. Portlock going to carry high. No problem, Portlock says. I'm just going to cruise across the top. Looks inside. Finds Garassi. Pumps it across the far side to O'Keefe. O'Keefe's just saying, yeah, Hooper's coming. Lynch looking to shoot. There's a penalty, ball down, player down. And there's going to be a yellow card on Bailey Eastman for a check to the head.
Well, she did go into beast mode there then.
They don't call her Beastman for nothing.
This match today brought to you thanks to ID Athletic and Vision Day Call.
Yeah, interesting to see Bailey get a card there because she's not someone who really lays at like any dangerous penalty. She's a very, very good defender. So very unlike her. Could have just been a slip of the stick. I'm not sure. I'd need to see the replay. It's also, you know, a grand final. So these things can happen. East Fremantle moving the ball around the top. Portlock having a great game. Taking it wide. They're just winding down that clock. About 4.5 minutes if the clock on the far side is correct.
Yep. That's one of the advantages here, Shandell. That clock 9 times out of 10 will be correct. So.
Yes, and this is where the shot clock coming into women's field lacrosse is going to change the game. Oh, Brown! Lynch, 4 goals, 1 assist. Sorry, I just gave her 1, 2, 3, 4, and assist 1. And Brown with a quick stick from Lynch sinks it above the keeper's head.
East Fremantle 14, Subiaco 7. Final quarter as the timeout gets called. 3:40 left on the clock. From across WA Women's State League Grand Final.
Yeah, I'm not sure which coach called that timeout, but I know if I was Gav, I'd be saying, let's throw the kitchen sink at it now. Nothing to lose, everything to play for. East Fremantle have had a dominant game, so much possession, out of the centre draw, right shots, finding that net.
Well, they were on fire early, East Fremantle as well, so really hard for Subiaco to come back from. They've fought hard, but they really time running out.
The sun gets lower here at Halliday Park.
I actually went for the sunnies for the first time ever.
Noel's just put his sunnies on.
Yeah, one problem I can't see now.
Oh, there's a bit of shade coming over the field. And I know it's hot out there, having just played earlier myself, so the players are probably grateful for that, as it's around the circle too, momentarily. It's been a beautiful day, though, here in WA. This is what makes playing lacrosse here so special, is that it's very rare we play in the rain, and we're so not used to it when it does happen.
Well, big shout out to Callum Thomas up there in Christmas Island watching the Blue Girls.
Wow.
In this final.
Talk about remote. How's the crabs up there, Callum?
That's a bit personal.
No, you know how they've got those giant red crabs?
I know. So
what am I saying today?
That's why I put a not for kids disclaimer on the YouTube.
This is why I am a commentator, right? Hey, just don't stand me down like the guy in the Olympics. And Olivia Will's going to come up with that one. Oh no, Ruby Kozwara. There's confusion about that. Kozwara's got Green to her side. She's seen her. Green to run around Emerson. Green with the ball. Pressure from Wills. These two mates that match up so well. There's a double. Emma gets sandwiched. She's going to get a free, or at least a possession. Bill being face guarded by Graham still. Green looking to go, drops the ball, collects it. She's found Mitchell as she's trying to get through the crease. There's a flag on, and they're going to set it up on the 15.
Well, 2 minutes 50 left here now in this 2024 Lacrosse WA Women's State League Grand Final.
And Mitchell looking, I don't know what option she's got. She's going to go herself. Free space. I don't know what's happening. There's a bit of crowd noise.
Well, we love a good crowd, and a big shout out to all those that have come down to Halliday Park today. Good crowd.
Mitchell just taking a reset, taking a minute. She must have got some kind of contact. She's tough though, Erin Mitchell, so I hope she's okay. Oh, here she goes. She's going to line up. She's got chopping off on the bottom corner, and Hooper is just going to sneak around. She's going to go herself. Oh, Erin Mitchell, what a shot. She's got such great speed off the mark that she's someone that, you know, quite often a lot of players are passing those balls down the 15 metre, but someone like Erin with that kind of pace, quick off the mark, it's probably going to go to cage, and there it is.
Well, just like the great service they got there to get that goal, don't forget the great service you'll get from our fabulous sponsors. Day Athletic for your sporting apparel and club merchandise. Vision Decor, curtains, blinds, awnings, and even hybrid floorings. Along with Ashby Farrell, White Arch and Barner Construction. And our main man, he's done everything today. He's been on the laptop. He's now running the camera. Nathan of Nathan's Event Hire, helping us adapt to the 21st century.
What a guy. On you, Nathan. This game, I can't actually see the time. The umpires are standing in front of the time.
A big shout out to Sammy Goslin, and a happy birthday to you too, Sam.
Oh.
Yesterday, I think, or Thursday.
Oh, he's a Leo as well.
Oh, Leos are the best.
Aren't we? You're a Leo too, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
What date was yours? Yours was only a week or so ago.
Yep.
1st, 4th.
29th.
Oh.
But close. Yeah, I'll give you the close. And it's not close here at the moment, though. Couple of minutes left. Subiaco trail by 6, 14-8 in favour of East Fremantle.
If that clock is correct, it's 1:55 here in the State League Grand Final. Hooper versus Portlock. Good battle. Hooper's saying, this one is mine. Subi's certainly hunting. Hooper to collect, one hand, picks it up. Strong defence from Portlock. Hooper doing some ballet work there. Looks to the crease, finds Eastman, but ball has gone wide, backed up by Beale. Time is being held to collect that ball that's rolled out of play, given we're in the last minutes of this final, every second counts. Interesting to see what Beale does here. She's great at driving from this angle, looks inside, finds Mitchell. Oh, Jen Kerford, they've made a goalie change, East Fremantle. Jen Kerford now in the goals. An immediate save from her. Spear hits the pipe.
Well, we can't buy one here at the moment, Subiaco.
And be able to bring the ball back into play. Looks inside, Hooper couldn't connect. Backed up by Mitchell, keeps it in her offence. Pumps it to the crease, couldn't hit Hooper. Hunt for the ball. Tash Bronkhorst trying to get that one. Keeps it in play but knocks it back to Courtney Beale. Green with the ball, finds Hooper on the crease. High to low. Beautiful goal, Kate Hooper.
Well, margin back to 5 and 4. Well, the clock's still counting down. 30. Oh, actually, now they've stopped it. 32. Look around Kate Hooper there.
And it's a week of medals with the Olympics on Knowlesy. Gold's been flying out the door for Australia, and it looks like East Fremantle might be taking one home themselves today.
Well, great Olympic connection there.
Yeah, as lacrosse moves in the next Olympics 2028. Hooper trying to get through traffic. Does! Gets put on her butt.
Wow, she had 3 to beat. She was trying to outstretch them all. Caused a penalty, though.
30 seconds. I think it must be, I don't know what the final time is, but I can see 30 on the actual score clock and the umpire is on the field, so certainly count down. I reckon Hooper's going to go here. She is. Kate Hooper, 2 late ones. And that gives her 4 today.
Great effort there, Kate Hooper, bringing Subiaco into double digits. They haven't given up, and as Devon said, they're struggling with no bench over there at the moment, up against 25 for East Fremantle.
Do you reckon they can get 4 goals in 30, whatever the time is?
No.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him giving him a try.
Look, if they get one in the next 5 seconds, I'll say maybe.
Hooper draws to Mitchell. Oh, and the ball's going to go the way of East Freo. East Fremantle happy about that. Georgia Portlock jumps in the air. It's not the first time I've seen that from her. Clock's on the field. Georgia just looking around to see if she's got anyone coming. Double coming. Bronkhorst missed that. Bronkhorst to clean up that one, actually, from Wills. Garassi with that. And that's time. East Fremantle, 2024 premiers of the State League competition here in Western Australia. Nosy, how about it?
A fantastic effort from the get-go by East Fremantle. They've really stamped their authority. They lost the minor premiership to Subiaco, but then got immediate payback in the semi-finals and the ultimate reward today with the 2024 Lacrosse WA Women's State League title. As the crowd celebrate and the East Freo supporters do, don't panic, there is no one. We're going to get a picture of you with your top, but before we do that, Shandell, just if we can get, there's a few players with multiple goals and some good performances. What's the tale of the net?
Yeah, so Lizzie Lynch with 4 goals, Tegan Brown with 2, Jess Kennedy with 4, Emily Wills with 1, Sammy Garassi with 1, and Olivia Wills with 2. And then from Subiaco, we've got Kate Hooper with 4, Emma Green with 2, Courtney Beale with 2, and Erin Mitchell. So that should add up to the numbers, which...
Are you sure it was Courtney Beale, not Courtney Ackland?
No, I'm 100% sure she's married.
Big shout out to Brock and all as well.
Absolutely. Who's your MVP for today, Nozzy? Who would you pick for the Cool Jack medal?
Oh, look, that's a great question, but really you can't go past the offence. You could spread a blanket across them all. East Fremantle, you mentioned Georgia Portlock's importance at the draws there, really setting it up. We had Posey O'Keefe and Tegan Brown also in amongst the action, and of course Lizzie Lynch.
Yeah, for me it's Posey O'Keefe. She was absolutely unstoppable today in the midfield. Lizzie Lynch certainly put some stats on the board. For Subiaco, I would say Kate Hooper always comes to play and had a good one today. So it'll be interesting to see what I don't know who the secret judges are of this award today. I always try and work out who they are, but I never actually know. Anyway, see who they are and see who comes home with that one. But all the best. Congratulations to East Fremantle for a cracking game. Commiserations to Subiaco. You guys turned up and fought hard. It's great to see lacrosse going so well here in WA.
I mean, Devon mentioned it there. Subiaco have nothing to be ashamed of. They're under the pump. They lost, as you mentioned. Shannon Mitchell was a big out there. But viewers, on behalf of Shandell, Nathan, and earlier Dave Allen, I am Noel Nosey Johnston. On behalf of Vision Decor and ID Athletic, we'll sign off and then try and grab an interview. We'll catch you shortly.